One of my very favorite weddings was not a Jewish wedding, actually. I received a call from the wife of a U.S. Army general, and he had just been retired, and they had lost two of their sons. They had a daughter and two sons, and two of their sons were killed. One was killed in battle, and one took his own life after coming back from war. Their daughter was married to a West Point graduate who was one of the only lay people advisors to General Petraeus. And it shows whatever goes around comes around because of a woman that I worked with at Channel 5 when in the 80s, a reporter happened to know this woman. She had done a story on depression and war. And we happened to have stayed in touch, and she told this woman about me, and she called me and told me with tears that her daughter deserves a fairy tale wedding at West Point, and I've heard that you could give it to her. And after the wedding, after I worked very hard, drove back and forth to West Point to follow the rules and regulations, and this wasn't a Jewish family. They didn't celebrate in the same way that we do. That Jewish people do. They weren't used to that. And when I brought my touch to their wedding, their daughter's wedding, when they had lost two sons and the groom's brother had died in 9/11, it was a very emotional day. It was a very emotional year. And I got such satisfaction out of bringing joy to this family's life that it was just unparalleled. I don't think there'll be too many of those in my career.